much needing that kind of extra hero involvement, seeing as though Liquid have prioritized this early game more so than powering out a late game with some sort of carry from the mid lane. Rubick definitely isn't that hero. Got a smoke around now from friends.
Assume that there is some sort of vision planted down by friends. Remains to be seen whether or not they're able to eliminate that, but looks like it could be a start for friends.
Undershot toss in, Burrow Strike onto both of them. Lightning Strike onto Matumba Man, purifies there with the right click from the Tiny. 9 damage worth of right click right there, and he has another toss. I don't think he's quite going to get in range. If that telekinesis land didn't stun him, maybe even could have tossed the Rubick back. Definitely not an impossibility, but that's what happens when you load out with the hero that has 400 HP. You tend to die pretty darn quickly. Always want to fly, not in a great spot either. Luckily for him, there's no telekinesis just yet on Miracle, still cooling down. They do land a charge, 2 stacks of Napalm, Fairy Fire, and now the telekinesis is going to come in. They do drop him for a 1-for-1 trade. Looks like Yoku should be able to back out of here successfully, but his job, do the same thing to the Morphling, and he's gimped. He's really beyond repair. We do have Kuro and Bulba for this mid lane. Undershock is going to get a little bit of help. Bolt does connect. They're going to toss the Disruptor in. Get a glimpse. That's a combo right there. And now Miracle hit with the Avalanche, so he's going to steal toss Undershock right back. And with a knife force, stop 2 of them. It's not going to actually save Miracle, but it should get them a kill at least in response.
Oh, the bash from Kuro. Sure if he dies there lucky, but
Miracle still dies though. For friends, that's still okay.
24 CS for Undershock to Miracle is a relatively huge lead in the mid lane, and gaining him that kill now more than makes it worth it for him to have to waddle back to base and TP out to lane. Matu in top lane. A little bit of trouble, 4 seconds until a Burrow. Miracle has rotated in, he will telekinesis and Burrow up No Fear, who does not get the Purify off in time. It was on didn't even get a repel off. Matu a little bit low, but continuing to give chase here. Afterlife may want to just turn with a Burrow and try to take the kill on the Morphling, as he's likely going to die here.
They stunned each other.
Yeah. He'll just
they
end up dropping
at the exact same time, and bottom lane in the meantime, Batrider went in and well, somehow got caught off by a Tiny. There was something going on in the bottom lane while that was happening. Anti-Mage ends up going down.
Try and soak a little bit of experience. Even queued up the Nether Strike there for a moment, but doesn't have all that much support nearby. Matumba Man is not that healthy and doesn't even have enough for a waveform at this point. No Fear gonna make the TP towards mid lane as he sees the charge coming out, and they're gonna look to fight this. Repel and Purify gonna go out onto Undershock. Comes in, go Kuro does, gets a bash, needs another right click. Miracle getting pretty low. Nether Strike will keep back the Tiny, and Miracle will steal up Repel as well. Maybe looks to continue to press forward to drop that onto Kuroki here. He will get the damage from Purify. Repel will be there all onto Always Wanna Fly, and again Miracle will drop it onto Kuro, and that'll be all she wrote. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Yoku goes down again. Mind Control is having his way with this bottom lane. Always Wanna Fly in trouble as well. Gonna pop up the Fairy Fire, but will not be enough. Mind Control gets the kill, will make it away from the tower as well. 4, 2, and 1 double kill on this Batrider in the early game.
Napalm to land on both of them, but they're just picking apart Friends at this stage. Liquid Friends still have the momentum with the Tiny, and they are going to find poor Oracle. Oh, it's completely gonna miss
Avalanche.
though.
Yeah.
The combo just doesn't do anything, and now the charge is coming in. Now Miracle's coming around from the side. Does he want Avalanche or Toss? No, he's gonna hold on for Repel for right now. Lifts up Undershock, throw him down, Repel up onto Mind Control, steals Purification. That's a big nuke. Prepped up for Undershock, I suppose, although he's just getting destroyed just by the Batrider Firefly. Now onto No Fear, he's gonna repel himself, but that's gonna get purged off immediately. Gets bashed as well, so he can't Purify, and gets purified to death by the enemy Rubick. And now they're onto Always Wanna Fly. He has a Static Storm, there's another charge coming in. That's gonna bump him back. And with 5 stacks of Napalm, he's gonna give up a kill. Double kill to Miracle. Liquid are really, truly rallying, although for Friends, that wasn't exactly the cleanest initiation. Liquid's
right now, which is to be able to open the map back up for Yoku. I mean, he's really in the only spot where he can be over-hitting away on this tier 1, and now they're pretty encroached upon. Always Wanna Fly is going to be found out. Do they expend the last one here? It looks like they will not. They'll just charge forward for him, glimpse back onto the Batrider, so he can't get another target, but Wanna Fly is going to be in a lot of trouble. Does get repelled up, however, by No Fear from the backlines. Mind Control just going to be burrowed. They're going to try and sound the retreat here. Glimpse back again, though, is going to be able, a stolen glimpse that is, to find another target. Now Undershock in trouble as he blinks immediately. Last one, Avalanche is going to whiff again. He'll toss away Mind Control, and it does actually end up doing some damage, but Undershock has to get repelled and get out to the west as they bring down his comrade in the Disruptor. False Promise up onto Kuroki, will not kill him off. No Fear in a lot of trouble, no Purification up for him. He will get the repel off, but only going to delay the inevitable here, and Undershock has to blink out to the south. Flame Break will be there to knock him back. Telekinesis there as well from Miracle, and it looks like they'll get Undershock with the stolen toss. Miracle with a couple of beautiful plays with the stolen repel and glimpse, and that one gets the toss on the back end as well. Not even sure if it was necessary, but
allows you to make some really plays, shenanigans from the Rubick, especially since he has a Blink Dagger. He's looking towards what I assume to be an Agony Step for himself. Stack Storm goes up, but Kuro 2v1ing, no big deal, just trucking through everything. Here comes another strike, won't quite kill because of the Purify, but he will get the kill in the end. I think an Illusion actually got the last hit. That'll be Disruptor down. Spirit Breaker pretty much doing that, or the vast majority of that by himself. Miracle now perhaps thinking about going for Animage. That's a tough one. He's going to blink in, has the toss, furthering the Chain Stun, blinks, grabs the blink. Kuro, though, it's a little bit too far away. They lose the Oracle elsewhere to the Tiny, and they do Burrow Strike Kuro. They're going to continue this fight, but these heroes don't exactly have a ton of damage to kill off a hero degree of Spirit Breaker, who has a lot of HP. He's going to cancel his TP.
Gotta
I
charge.
have another Burrow Strike coming up in just a second. Kuro is in a bad spot right now, and he will be picked off. Miracle, there's a nice Fade Pull. Blink. Double Blink, I suppose. Can't really do that much. He's gonna try to clip, no fear. Sure, he's taken out of the fight, I suppose. Mind Control, though, is fighting up against a lot of heroes up and around the cliff. Another jumping from Miracle is gonna Fade Bolt, end up with the Sand King kill. No Fear's still stuck up there, no mana to TP out. And Miracle's gonna jump right back in, trying to TP out. He'll get popped by the Anti-Mage Ultimate. That was a mess.
Little bit of hubris there from Liquid side. Matuma Man, though, he's gonna finish off the tier 2 in the top lane in the meantime.
Whenever he's not being actively charged by Kuro, but still Liquid are in a pretty good spot just to sit back and start to rely a little bit more on Matuma Man, who hasn't really had a huge hand in any of these fights just yet. Yeah, so charging over towards the mid lane. Hot Afterlife, what's the Stolen Cell? Oh, Burrow Strike, that's an ace, and they'll kill off the Sand King.
Yeah, they can't give up the grip they have on the map right now. As you mentioned, the Anti-Mage farm is only going to continue to accelerate after picking up this Battle 3, so they need to constantly apply pressure, and that's exactly what Liquid are doing. They have deep vision down, they're constantly charging these heroes. Yoku, he's going to be forced to blink out here, and is definitely not going to be farming anytime soon. Flame Break will connect onto Undershock, who tried to initiate, but Kuro is so tanky, being so high leveled on this Spirit Breaker, that Undershock, he may be in trouble at this point. He does have the phase boots, which allow him to create some distance away, but he is still in trouble. 2 seconds until a Flame Break. If he keeps enough mana for Mind Control, he will keep enough mana, gets mana voided up, should kill off Undershock, and will be able to do so with the tick. Yoku even forced back, and Liquid is behind tier 2s here, sub 20 minutes, finding kills. Matu begins to beat away on the tier 2, and Yoku
through that and turned around and got a pretty easy Disruptor kill, and they'll kind of just all fell apart from there on out. Yoku has a haste rune. Let's see how lucky Kuro is, because he does not have another strike. They do not have a lasso either, so they're only even working with the Flame Break. Yoku's running pretty quick. Give me that nether strike. Oh, it's gonna be blinked out, and he's gonna find some help with his allies. Mind Control still in the cage, is gonna still have the Firefly active for 4 seconds, but back. It's gonna bring him into a lot of heroes. Purge is gonna get the Anti-Mage hell off, but still down the Bat Rider. Matuma Man is here. Bulba is here, gonna put a really deep Observer Ward in. Not really sure if that's really worth it. Although the charge gonna get onto 3 with the Matuma Man waveform. They'll grab the kill on the Disruptor. Now onto No Fear in the back end. Miracle. Burrow Strike to keep himself alive versus Undershock. False Promise there as well, so he's not gonna die just yet. With the Purifying Flame, they can be able to walk out of this with health positive. They'll charge after Afterlife a little bit more. And let's see them bashes. Sandstorm's gonna be interrupted. They don't even need bashes because they have a Burrow Strike of their own. Another 4 kill for Liquid, still unable to kill off the Anti-Mage, but that's completely okay.
Liquid are out CISing CIS Dota right now, and Miracle almost blinks right into Yoku, and Yoku in trouble with the Burrow Strike. They have the bash, and they'll kill him off. Play is amazing to watch from Liquid here. That last pick Spirit Breaker really setting the tone. And the draft screen is now going to come out as well for Matuma Man, so he can be right there when they look to pressure or split pushing, whatever situation dictates is the better move for him. But he's going to be initiated on here and isn't able to get the Strength Mark off in time. Miracle will come through with the Burrow, gets the Anti-Mage's blink as well. Gonna blink in front of Undershock, gets the Telekinesis off. Undershock should be the trade here as Kuro comes through. Purified Flames, one last right click. Miracle, conveniently enough, will pick up the last hit for his squad, and unfortunately, even with the double blink, he's unable to catch up
they'll still have the Aegis. It's not really a terribly huge deal there. Man style, especially up on the Morphling, a big one if this game does come to slow sieging. But right now, he's going to walk into nothing. He dodges everything going for always want to fly. Miracle jumps in, though, in a lot of trouble because he's not the one with the Aegis. He's going to be brought down first. Toman's going to survive a little while longer. Purifying Flames is going to keep him healthy, and Kuro's going to dive in, grabs the Disruptor kill. The Toman still gunning forward for Afterlife, forcing a Burrow Strike, purely defensive mind control, though, right on his tail. Grabs him, no Firefly, no problem. They get the kill on the Sand King with the Nether Strike. It will cost them a Rubick. They're going to gain 2 in exchange, and almost able to pull that Tiny's TP on top of it.
Window here once Miracle is up. Still have about 2 full minutes with the Aegis, and they do have tier 1s to be being to, so they can just reconvene up in that mid lane. Although Curl, he's gonna get initiated on. Mana Boy not gonna quite kill him off, as he did have quite a bit, and he's gonna be able to charge away. Undershock does not blink to follow him. Liquid, they're just getting every break thus far in this game, and it's off the back of some really good individual play as well. 35-14. They're evening in his 5 on the SB. They've got 2 minutes left with this Aegis. We'll see if they look to make a play here. Top lane, Matumba Man out of mana. Undershock looking to go and maybe find the Oracle. Bulba has a Glimmer Cape if he can get it off in time. He is not able to. Will drop here to this combo. Undershock, blink forward from Mind Control is a fraction of a second too late. And looks like Undershock will make it out to the east. 2 minutes until that Aegis is reclaimed. And Undershock's individual play there may have just bought them enough time, but always want to fly. He's going to be caught by Miracle, who blink forward. Stole the kinetic field, will keep him trapped in there. Miracle though now, he's trapped in a kinetic field and a static storm, and will be right click down to Undershock, who's able to re-engage. Now Mind Control in trouble. The epicenter is going to be popped. Force staff forward from Mind Control. One last right click though from Undershock will finish him off. Double kill for the Tiny, which you can call it a triple essentially, as he kills Bulba before that micro skirmish, and that is going to be a lot of gold going the way of this Tiny.
Forces very, very quickly. Alternatively, force everyone from friends back and
this should open up
smash down the tier 3 tower and let the rest of Liquid push forward and look for someone to catch off guard. They are going to get Micro Burrow Struck though, and Purify, Yule Scepter going to stay the Batrider for a couple more seconds. Undershot with the right clicks. He's going to get the toss off with False Promise and keep Mind Control alive for right now. They blow up Afterlife and No Fear soon after, and now Mind Control is going to jump in with the lasso. Promise is not going to end up killing him. They grab 3. And Liquid, again, separate friends, divide and conquer, and now they're in a spot where they can take another Roche.
The reaction and the reinforcement from Liquid has been really spot on in this game, although they've been caught out from time to time. Usually
they caught Yoku.
And a false promise, in the air for Mind Control as he was coming down from a toss to Yoku, able to blink out to the west, and the Avalanche looks like it might keep Mind Control at bay, but he flame breaks back. Yoku off the Lincoln Sphere. Miracle is there now, and he will not be able to lift him up. Looks like Telekinesis
still see him,
but they find him in the trees. Blink forward, they'll find Yoku. He's down 80 seconds, does have buyback available.
Once again stolen by Miracle, so slap that on the Man. He's going to be rather unkillable. There it is. So what are you going to do now, Undershock? Echo Saber can only get you so far. If they get 2 Raxes out of this, that might as well be GG. Toss back onto something. They could invest everything onto that one illusion. Poor illusion did not ask for that. But Man now going to find some revenge for the illusion, almost instantly giving always want to fly. So with the repel, so the Aegis, he's perfectly fine. Just command fight up against Yoku. The lasso is once again going to be targeting illusion. I don't know what it is with these teams and killing off illusions, but they just hate them for some reason. Waveform back in from Man is going to end up killing up the Disruptor. Man Fortune's then going to stop 3 heroes from interfering from this push. Man again, just by himself.
Still has
pushing down the towers. Undershock, Avalanche, toss, Burrow Strike to cover the entrance. Man is still gonna survive. He ends up getting popped by the Mana Void. Pretty nicely done by Yoku, but still
Mana Void
is alive. He's gonna return to this fight and Waveform back out. Like they're not done yet because they're gonna buy back with Bulba. Yoku's gonna get a bash onto Kuroki. Can he? Doesn't seem like he has enough damage for that. Now Liquid, they lose the Aegis. It should be about time for them to fall back.
Alright, jump forward from Undershock. He's going to look to find Miracle. Will be successful in doing so, but he loses his own life. That's a dive back for Undershock. Not sure who the gem was picked up by. It looks like the Sand King may have secured it on the Radiant side, but now he's going to lose his life for it. Purifying Flames to finish the job there. He'll buy back immediately, but gem secured. Miracle buys back as well. Gonna look to return to the fray, marching down the mid lane currently. Matuma Man still standing strong. Looks like he may be able to take out this range. Rax Lincolns will stop the Burrow coming through from Afterlife, and they try to keep him back with the repel, but Matuma, he'll finish off the Rax with a couple more right clicks here. Yoku looking to deal with the illusions, but Tumaman does finally finish off the melee. Rex Burrow coming through from Afterlife, just trying to delay things out as Undershock is still down for 60 seconds, but they should be able to even bring him down within the Static Storm. He does get mech'd up. Now the Nether Strike coming through from Burrow. Stolen Static Storm going to be dropped on the ground by Miracle. Yoku beneath it. He's going to be brought down. 80 seconds on the sidelines. DC's coming out from Friends. And CIS Dota has been out CIS Dota with this last kick Spirit Breaker. Hiroki handing out for Liquid in their debut in the second phase of the Summit 6 qualifier.